Sweet. Sweet. All right. It's amazing what boredom will do. There's dribs and drabs on the channel of what boredom can force you to do. You want to keep your body moving. You want to keep your brain moving. And as of recently, the boy and I, and Junie too, started melting stuff using the old Devil Forge. So without the Devil Forge is nothing without some scrap. And I have the opportunity through my other business is I collect a lot of things that really aren't worth anything. So I just hang on to them. I know that they're worth something, so I hang on to them. So let's go through it. Strip some of it out. I got this new wire stripper machine here. Nobody wants to hang out with Dad in the shed while there's no fires and stuff going on, so I figured I'd invite some of my e-friends along. There's not many of us. We're still friendly though. So what do I have going on here? I got a bunch of power cords for computers. Computers, the TV, where's the camera? There it is. You know, these joints here. And you get a nice little bit of copper out of them, so might as well run them through this stripper machine here. It seems like crackhead behavior, but also it's also bored dad behavior, you know? It's the kind of thing, bored dad stuff. You don't have to do it for your next hit. You just do it because you're bored. And also because I got a new toy. I figured I'd share it with you guys. So let's see if it works out any. Beautiful. Works great. Oh, I think I can go a little bit deeper. So like I started with before anyone joined, the boy and I, because boredom, this is the boring time of year, we use the Devil Forge and we melt stuff. Not with the intent to buy, to sell it or anything like that. Just to kind of keep our bodies moving. And I can't see the chat. Oh, I can't see the chat. All messages. I can't see the chat. I think it was Joe Philly Picker. Was that who was on it? Yep, Philly Picker. What's up? Hey, Joe. And I think I saw a Novice Tree Guy. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your summer vacation. So anyway, I collect a lot of stuff in my travels. It's funny Joe Philly Picker is here because he knows what it's all about too. Because we pick up stuff and they're not necessarily worth anything to sell, but you know that they're worth something. So you just do a little bit of further processing. And Orion and I, we build some bars. We melt some bars down, and maybe one day will build like a little pirate's chest, bury it out in the yard, see what's little maps. Yeah. Nice G-rated fun for the whole family. And this is just the first step of it. I think I'm going to start making videos on the melts. Just, they're fun and they're G-rated, and I know I've missed a couple classic moments. If anyone watches my videos kind of consistently, you see that my beard has changed lengths, and that wasn't necessarily a choice thing. I accidentally lit my beard on fire one time melting some stuff. So the cameras were not rolling, but it would have made nice funny clip there. And I didn't have the camera rolling. So for my next trick, I think I'm going to start doing some melt videos. And in the research of doing those melt videos, we found that all the aluminum that I have sitting around here, we have a shot at making like one of the biggest aluminum melts on YouTube, even though we're doing copper right now. So it kind of got my mind thinking a little bit, like, all right, well, maybe there's something here. Maybe we can start melting some stuff down. And get some views, share my experiences with the YouTube audience. There we go. There we go. The Stripmeister brand. What is this? This is a Richia. It's probably a Chinese knockoff of another more expensive company. This one went, it got delivered today. I think it was 65 bucks. You know, the drill is mine. It seems to be working pretty good though. It beats a razor blade, I'll tell you that. It beats lighting a dirty old smoky crackhead fire in your backyard doing it for Mungo. It's actually pretty clean, pretty easy. Oh yeah, turned 15. All right, congratulations, buddy. Good job. There's a lot worse things you could be doing at 15. When I was 15, we're not going to talk about the stuff that I did when I was 15, but good job. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, those things are definitely... This thing is... This thing's doing a nice job. I did a couple while you guys weren't here, and it really rips through them. I gotta figure out, like I said, it just got delivered, so I gotta figure out. I gotta get a bolt to fit in there, and get the drill to hold on better. But for a first time run, it's banging them out. What, I'm B3. Hello, B3. What, do you have one? Which brand? I thought about getting the one with the electric motor on it. It was like $100 more. And if you watch the channel, I spent a lot of money this month on doodads, and I think Ashley would kill me if I went and was like, oh, I'm just buying another $150, $165 machine. I think she would kill me. So happy wife, happy life. I went with the drill powered one. Huh? I know you would. So we'll go with the $65 one to stay off the radar. That one I could slide in. No one will know. Oh, this old thing? Oh, I've had it forever. Got myself a rat's nest here. Save that guy for later. That's bothering me now. What do you do with these jackets? Do they just go in the trash? You think I should put them in the recycling? I don't know what to do with the jackets. Make a little growing pile here. I'm getting there. Considering I probably have 40 miles downstairs of this stuff. Let's try to make a dent in it. This seems like a nice Sunday morning activity. Easy like Sunday morning, just come out, strip some wire. You got the strip meister. You're a union electrician, so I can see a decent amount of copper coming around. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I wish I was an electrician. You'd be swimming in copper. I wonder how long you've been an electrician. Did you figure out what a broom was yet? Because I know most electricians don't really know what a broom is. That's a trades joke. A little ribbing amongst friends, that's all. Day one of electrician apprentice school. How many people here know what a dustpan is? And people raise their hand like, you're out. Could have come down a little bit on that one. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, it's be a nice Sunday morning activity or a Saturday night activity. You know, this is one of those activities where a can of beer or a cup of coffee would go well with it. He leaves the trash for the laborers. Spoken like a true electrician. Shout out to you. The dark arts, the black magic of electric. You guys are wizards. A lot of electric talk at this house this week, over the last 2 weeks, with getting the new backup generator. If you saw that video, we also picked ourselves up a EcoFlow. A lot of talk of gigawatts and amperage and soft starts. It's really when you jump into a new pool like that, you know, we're a consumerist nation. We're just made to buy stuff. But when you really have to think about it and you realize, holy shit, there's people out there that are like experts at this. They have to do this every day. And they do it well because, you know, we're not burning each other's house down. There's a lot to it. Man, this is a lot nicer than doing it with a razor blade. Worth every penny so far. I don't know nothing about selling. We really don't, like I was explaining, we really don't sell the scrap. At least not at this point. It's more of a medium. It's a medium for us. It's a medium to do fun stuff. I think at this point I'm sitting on just a handful of pounds of copper. But aluminum, stumbled upon some aluminum. I think we're like 150, 160 pounds of aluminum out there. And we're gonna make ourselves up some silver bars. Looking at EcoFlow myself, the channel Ambition Strikes has a some good videos of it. Great channel if you haven't stumbled upon them. Off Grid Idaho. Yeah, I went with the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. Came a couple weeks ago, and you know, I have a video on it, and it's fine. I got a little customer service issue. We got it with the solar panel, obviously. You know, that's the whole point of it. A little bit of solar action going, converting the sun into electrons. And their customer service has been fine, but the shipping back and forth of the solar panel showed up smashed. So the customer service is leaving a little bit to be desired, but they told me they're shipping out just earlier today. They told me they're shipping out my replacement panel today. Should have it in a week. Little whack there, but otherwise the unit itself is very, very impressive. I have zero complaints about the unit itself. I said that in the video that I made. It's fantastic. The technology with the lithium ion phosphate batteries is really something amazing. The speed at which it charges up, obviously in my case off of AC power, has been really fantastic. The ability to power stuff, I mean, I ran a little tiny job site off of it in the first couple days that I used it, and it's got plenty of wattage. It runs everything. I haven't tripped it off yet. If you can swing it or you really need it, you're in one of the situations where perhaps a generator's not going to work with you, apartment setting, that sort of thing. The EcoFlow is tremendous. We had a storm kick up on Sunday, and we were right in like the cone of death. And the first thing I did was run over to make sure that the EcoFlow was all charged up. It was the first thing I did. And I was like, all right, well, let me go check the kids now. But is the EcoFlow good? Too much. A little too much. All right, that's enough of that. All right. Let's start getting into the good stuff. What do I got the most of here? Maybe this thicker stuff. There we go. All right. Give yourself a little room here. Went a little too deep on that one. No big deal. No big deal. Although I don't think I'm doing too bad. The thing got delivered like an hour ago. But we're not exactly splitting the atom here. For just being started, we're more Barbie than Oppenheimer. Not bad. Throw in the bucket. I gotta figure out how to. I gotta figure out how to get it started a little better. Works though. Oh, I got a long way to go to fill up this crucible. Long way to go. We'll get there. It's a good thing my kids don't like play sports or anything. Dad, we have to go to soccer. No. This is serious business. Now, now I know why it takes Big Stack D to make a video. It's only once a week because it takes a week to get all the stuff prepped up. I'm sure I'll get faster the more you do it, just like anything else. Full pull. Nice. Full pull. I need a knife out here. All the way over by the tractors. I don't feel like going over there. It's kind of weird though. Like, I've been collecting all this stuff for all these years. I almost don't want to see it go. Like, I looked over at the box where I've been keeping wires and my aluminum scraps. They've almost become like a fixture. I almost don't want them to leave. I've had it in my head. Oh no, save it. We'll melt it down. Now it's time to melt it down and almost kind of miss it. Kind of. Funny how that works. I know Joe Philly Picker was in here earlier. You know, if you're a flipper, you don't want a death pile. You want to get rid of your stuff, get that money. Sometimes that stuff becomes part of you. Like, oh man, I remember when I bought this. I remember how much money I thought I was going to make doing it. It's kind of similar with this. I don't know what I kind of had this in the back of my head. It was either take the wires over to the scrapyard and get $8 or whatever scrap goes for these days. And then I just had the idea, I want to just buy one of those forges myself. I see these other guys on YouTube making the shiny bars. I said, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of miss those old boxes down there. Too fast. I think the if you set your wire slot a little below the wheels that pull the wire in, it'll keep tension on the wire from the start to finish and give it a cleaner cut. Ooh, see? Paying dividends. Going live is paying dividends. I'll adjust that on the next one. Makes sense though. Like I said, we're more Barbie than Oppenheimer over here. We're figuring it out though. For all this little stuff, I should have got one of them, I don't know what they're called, where they just chop it all up. I forget what they're called. When you just throw it all in, just chops it all up, throw all that in the old foundry. But you know what? That's just what they're doing in the big places. I don't think anyone's going through this effort. Maybe they are. I doubt it though. I doubt they're paying somebody in a factory to do this. Yeah, you know, gotta start somewhere. Maybe it is somebody's job. What the hell are those machines called? I keep saying feather. It's not feather. What are those machines called? A little bit below. Okay, let's try that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Granulator, that's the word I'm thinking of. And that piece of advice worked like a hot damn. I think I can come down a little bit more on that blade. Well, that worked like a hot damn. Smashing. Now just don't run it through twice so you don't get little copper spaghetti all over, and that'll work out quite nice. Thanks for the advice. America has the EPA stuff to deal with it. Everywhere else just makes a big pile and burns the jackets off. Yeah. When I was growing up, my dad was in the trades, and they used to do mungo. That's what it was called. At least in New York, where I was growing up, they called it mungo. And in order to get your mungo out, you just lit the shit on fire. And then, you get enough copper, enough scrap, you buy lunch for the boys. I tell you what, you want to get canceled quick. Do something against the environment on YouTube. You get people from the left and the right coming after you, so we're not going to do any mungo action on this channel. We're going to do it right. We'll do it by the book. Get yourself a nice $65 stripper. 10,000 little pokes in your finger. Beautiful. And do it right. We're not going to eco jail. No, Your Honor, that wasn't me. Sir, we have you on video. Guess you're right. Shibe is here. Shout out to Shibe. Yeah, man, this old wire stripper here just got delivered. This other gentleman, I'm B3. He gave me a piece of advice on how to run it. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's it's just something that the boy and I are doing. We're melting stuff with the Devil Forge. And like I said, we're not really in the business of lighting shit on fire and getting the jackets off. So going the legit way and running this stripper here for some sweet stripper action. Besides, it's not Africa hot out there. What else do we have to do? Hang out in the shed. Shibe, I haven't really spoken to you in a while. It's not really firewood season here at the house. I know it's firewood season for you guys all year round, but it's like the least... It's at the bottom of the list right now. Here. I hope you're doing good, bud. I haven't been down to my wood yard in months. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little lazy in the wood zone this time of year. It's just you got other shit. You got chickens and gardening and crops and pools and all the other things that go along with summertime. Firewood is like the furthest thing. Actually, last year was so warm. I don't sell my firewood. It's just for us here. I'll give some away to some folks, but last year was so warm. Last winter was so warm that we didn't even burn enough to call the chimney cleaning guy. Normally about August or so, I'll get the chimneys cleaned because it's cheaper. And I didn't have to do that this year either. So firewood is kind of far away from my mind. But I know you guys are out there rocking it. So I hope you're doing well, buddy. Sales have been slow. It's too hot. Yeah, I hear that. And I got one more on a personal note. And I'm pretty sure Brad said he deals with it too. Last year, because it's so hot, you're still wearing your chaps and all. I know you're not a big chap fan, but I wear my chaps because I'm the breadwinner of this house. And if I cut my leg off and I die, Mama goes hungry. So to be a responsible husband, I wear my chaps. But I was still wearing shorts underneath it. And I received what the doctor called the worst case of poison ivy she had ever seen. It vaporized the oil on the log, on the poison ivy. It went up both my legs, didn't go with a bathing suit covered, thankfully, and then both up my arms, up both of my arms, and then it was even so vaporized, that goddamn 500 so fast, it shot all across my face, too. It was a horror scene. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me off from doing firewood in the summer just because I'm not covered up. It's too damn hot. And because we didn't burn a lot last year, I got enough laid up for the house. It doesn't really have to be at the top of the list because I got literally tons of wood down there. We're in good shape. Yeah. Last year, I was the record holder. The worst poison ivy case she had ever seen. And I said, yeah, that's how we roll. Go big, go hard, or go home. That's me. Gonna do it right. Covered in the worst case of poison. That was horrendous. That was awful. I always told Mama she had the, she does have the green light. Like if I ever got a really bad hangnail and they're, you know, do not resuscitate, she's got the green light. It was close. It was close last year. It was horrendous. Shab says, luckily I don't get it. Good for you, man. I mean, really. You know, there's things that you could do, you know, come right in, take what we call a blue shower, hose yourself down with Dawn. And if you do it in the first couple hours, your skin won't react to it. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. And boy, did I pay for it. Horrendous. Although the boy and I did have to rock the 500 the other day. I got a tree come down. I don't know if you watch on the channel. It happened to be, oh, you did. You commented. It was my 2,000 subscriber special. I wasn't planning on getting the 500. I had laid it up for the summer, you know, ran it out of gas and oiled everything up, and it was time to crack her out. And I tell you what, 2 pulls. 2 pulls, she fired right back up. That's a good machine. That's a good saw. I did see that, oh, we're getting to the chainsaw zone. Well, what else are we going to talk about? I did see that the Milwaukee top handle, what is it, like a 14 or a 16 inch? Obviously, I'm already in the Milwaukee ecosystem here. Just for trimming and pruning and whatnot around here. Not everything has to be a 30-inch oak. Thought about picking that up. Battery stuff is legit. I got the little teeny tiny DeWalt battery saw. The little tiny steel 180 also, but that Milwaukee looked nice. The prices on them are a little high though. Prices on them, I don't know. I think it was like $600 with the two batteries. That could wait till winter time. Looked like a nice saw though. Seems like something. Oh, Shive, did you get your tractor? I have the 16-inch Milwaukee. Does a great job. Totally worth it. Yeah, totally. The bigger, the better for you. Of course, of course. Don't worry. I still got the 500. What do I do in there? 28-inch bar. I got the 28 on there. I don't need to really go any bigger than that. Did you end up ever getting a tractor? Tell you what, a man with a tractor and a chainsaw could fuck some stuff up, man. You could do some damage. We moved that big old oak out of the way. Mind you, it was dead. God did most of the work. Isaac Newton did most of the work. It was already on the ground, but we had that thing cleared up in just a matter of a couple hours. It gets trimmed down to a 15-20 minute video, but it really was a couple hours. But you could do some damage with a tractor, dog. Not yet. Okay. All right. Well, they'll be there. I know you were looking. You said you were looking at the Bad Boy. They just opened up a Bad Boy dealer down here. I'm not in the market, but you're always looking, right? You're always looking. I stopped by. I took a look at them. Looks like you get a nice bang for your buck if you're still in the market for the Bad Boy. Look like a nice machine. I'd still recommend green and yellow, but I don't spend anybody else's money. Yeah, that's 16-inch Milwaukee. I might get that. I might buy that. I forget where I saw it. I think I saw it on the Jacob. What the hell's his name? Guilty of Treason. I think I saw it on Guilty of Treason's channel. And I said, oh, you know, that's nice and all. And I really started thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I could really use that. I could really use that around here. Just pick up and grab it. No yanking. Seems like a good idea to me. It looked like it had enough chops to get the job done. And that old 16 inches, got a TYM T25, very happy with it. It's more than the green and yellow too. Lifts more. Oh yeah. Yeah. Especially, you know, I have the 2 series. I have a small 2 series John Deere, and not the best in the lifting category. I'll get it. I'll get stuff, but I got to get a little creative. You know, the aforementioned logs and stuff, I got to trim them down to a shorter length as opposed to just, you know, really front-end loading them out of there. But when you get into the bigger tractors, you get into the bigger footprint, you also get into DPF and all that stuff, and it was a bunch of things that I didn't want to get with, so there's trade-offs like everything else in life. You know, you see other folks on YouTube with the big, and John Deere would be like a 4 series. It's too big for my property. It'd end up wheels up in no time. I'd flip it. I needed the smaller footprint for my property. And the little 2025, I shouldn't say little, but the 2025 suits my property just perfectly. Just got to do a little bit more thinking when you're using it as opposed to just gripping and ripping, which is fine. Who wants to be inside anyway? Oh no, I have to run my favorite chainsaw for a little extra. Oh no, not that. I know, the EPA does ruin everything. You know, I chose to live on a homestead and try to be one with nature as much as I could and live symbiotically with nature. But yet I hate the EPA. It's funny how that works. I recycled more in my life than every one of my neighbors combined, times 2. Recycled, reuse. But oh, by the way, your tractor, you gotta burn extra gas. God, the government ruins everything. Burn more fuel to be energy efficient or cleaner. Who thought about that? If you were to sit a bunch of eggheads down and go, okay, well, we're trying to clean up the environment for internal combustion engines. Okay, well, they're burning a hydrocarbon and they're polluting. Okay, well, how do we fix that? Let's burn more of it. And everyone went, yeah, that's a good idea. Burn more. Geniuses. A little too deep on that first one. This thing's great. I should put this in front of my TV. Just do it while I'm sitting inside. This thing's great. I should get the boy to do it. That's what I should do. The magic shed. I just drop a bunch of wire off and then I come out. The boy does it all. Gotta pick the daughter up from dance class. Good chat with you. Catch you on the next one. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I think I'm done too. I think mom's gonna call me in for dinner any second now. So, just gonna get wrapped up here. Sign off. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Seems like it's a good place as any to stop. Got a nice pile to go. Got the Crucible a third of the way full. Plenty more to go. Nice, nice first run for the Richia. Now it's stuck on. For the Richia wire stripper, I'm happy. Thing works out well. I should just join a dart league. I should really just start bowling. I come up with the wackiest things to kill time. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.